See, whenever we explore a new trek in Kashmir, it gets me excited because I believe our country has not seen the best of trekking in Jammu and Kashmir. Only a very few treks in Jammu and Kashmir have actually been discovered and brought out to people to trek on. I can understand that, Jammu and Kashmir, a disturbed area, not much of trekking has happened. But now that Jammu and Kashmir has opened up to trekking and there's been a lot of possibilities and a lot of areas are now much safer than what it was earlier, Jammu and Kashmir suddenly becomes a very exciting state to trek in. Having said that, not all treks are great. So I'm always in the lookout to find that one trek which gets me very excited, which I can say, this truly represents the land. And when I talk about Jammu and Kashmir, I mean both Jammu and Kashmir. This trek which we recently went on, the Pir Panjal Lakes Trek, is hard in the middle of the Pir Panjal range. If you are a trekker, you would know that the Pir Panjal range is one of the most beautiful range in our country, which stretches right from the edges of Kashmir, even from Pakistan to Kashmir and all the way to Himachal Pradesh. Some of the greatest treks of our country is in this Pir Panjal range, and then we are now in the heart of the Pir Panjal range, but where the location matters. We are right in Jammu and Kashmir, where the entire Pir Panjal range is at its magnificent best. And in the middle of this Pir Panjal range, and in the surrounded by the mountain ranges here, is this great lakes trek that we are doing. I mean, we have lakes in other treks, but getting to see one lake after the other, and not one or two, but 7 or 10 of these lakes, and each lake different from each other, each lake shaped differently, the colors differently, colors of the waters are different. Some of them are turquoise, some of them are aquamarine, some of them are crystal clear, some of them are as big as a kilometer long. I mean, you just get breathless taking in the sight of these lakes, and all of them flanked by big mountain sides with snowy flanks reaching down to the lakes. If I am a trekker, I am absolutely lost for words that what am I experiencing seeing these lakes. And then we have these famous grasslands of Kashmir. I mean, we know grasslands can be beautiful, but when you're looking at endless grasslands where you have to turn your entire body around 360 degrees to take the entirety of the grasslands and still not get enough of it, is when you realize that we are in a zone which trekkers have not seen. And these zones are not just one grassland. We're going to see multiple of these grasslands that we're going to see, where sheep are going around, where we have a very high cultural presence as well. And by cultural presence, I'm talking about ancient tribes which are still there, who are in this middle of the grasslands because they have their dhoks in this grassland. Dhoks are their dwellings. And when you see these dwellings, you know that I'm seeing something which I'm designed and made many centuries ago, and still we are using them and using them comfortably. And you're in the midst of all this, seeing horses run by, seeing sheep go by, and meeting all these tribes people, talking and interacting with them, and learning about their life and culture. I think if anyone does this trek, they're in for a treat, no less than that. Unfortunately, Indiahikes is not going to open up this trek right now. I wish we could, but we are not. This trek needs more exploration. So this year we are going to be calling for explorers to come and join us on an exploratory trek to define the trek better. But next year for sure we will be opening this trek.